is the deal? What's going on? I am your host, Lex Black. This is episode 9 of my show, Midnight Arcade. And as always, I have to ask you, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I drop that new heat. You heard today's episode. I'm going to let you know why Eren Yeager is different, okay? But I won't do that until after the jump. Yes, sir, we are back. First and foremost, for those of you who read the manga already and already know what's going on, right? Already know what's going to happen. Shh. This is for the anime heads only. Strictly for us anime heads only. Okay? Now, with that being said, we're jumping right into it. Freaky Zeke lives up to the moniker I just bestowed on him. And he survives the second or third butchering that he receives at the hands of Levi. Bro was shell-shocked. Like, so shell-shocked, and I'm certain it's not only because of the strange woman in his ethereal dream that helped put himself back together in the paths, if you will, but because of this guy. Because, I mean, all right, let's face it. Some people just have your number, okay? They just have your number. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what you believe, no matter what preparations you make, no matter how much you trained, no matter, it does not matter. It does not matter. They're always on your ass. It just doesn't change. And this is very much true of the great Levi and Freaky Zeke. Hey, I mean, yo, listen.
Bro, do you understand? Like, I don't think people really understand. Levi savaged Freaky Zeke every time they fought. Like, he savaged him in different ways every time they systematically broke him down. And savaged him every time they fought. Like a sicko. Like, that man has a talent for murder. Systematic murder. Systematic brutality and butchering. Golly, man.
Freaky Zeke emerged from that Titan, which was freaky, by the way, right? Like, and he had to look like, damn, I don't ever want to see that man's face ever again look. Like, when he emerged ass naked from the Titan, fully healed, by the way, which was really interesting. You know Levi's a legend, and he's a sick, twisted little man, because how you going like rig thunder spears impaled in this man and just be cool with it? Like, and the fact that Zeke, first of all, I got to give Freaky Zeke some credit. That man had heart, because he had enough gall to pull the trigger on the spears and blow himself up along with Levi. But you know Levi's a legend because he took a thunder spear to the face and he survived. These thunder spears destroy Titans, and this man took it to the face and survived. That's crazy. And you know what? Shout out to Hanj. She is a straight up G for making the moves that she made under the dire circumstances that she was under. You know, when Freaky Zeke emerged from that Titan, her scientist brain was running amok and going crazy, seeing the down Titan evaporate and then seeing Zeke pop out like fully healed. And you know, I know for a fact that she had 100 scientific theories running around in her brain as to why, how, and what that happened. But despite the delicious developments happening right before her very eyes, she used that very strange distraction to jump into the river with Levi to avoid the Yeager faction from finishing the job, specifically Flock. Yeah, because those dudes are extremists, right? Now, for the record, listen, I love me a good show that involves the intricacies and nuances of socio-political warfare, especially in the form of anime. Most Gundam series, by the way, are excellent at capturing the strife that war brings across the entire spectrum, all layers of it, from ground level or space level to civilian society, politics, to the warriors themselves. It's amazing. They do a really excellent job throughout all of its different iterations. But Attack on Titan is no different and no slouch in that area. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. The backstory between the Marleyans and the Eldians definitely gets really confusing. Whether it's about the subject of Ymir or the Royal Weiss family or King Fritz and all that other stuff, it all gets pretty jumbled to me. And I'm not really afraid to admit that, you know? Ultimately, what I understand is that each side believes that their actions are justified, right? And that they are the chosen ones who are allowed to save the world. This conflict is really no different than any other world conflict that our human race has cultivated and participated in, right? Well, you know, except for the giant freakazoids like this running after you. Yo, listen, yeesh. The Aberrant Titans really always made my skin crawl. Like, they always made my skin crawl. And that is a huge credit to the animators. It's the genius of the sick, twisted little minds in their art styles and the madmen and women who created the show that truly deserve praise for the animation and for how it depicts these giant killing machines, or humanoid, freakazoid, whatever you want to call them. I mean, look at just the way how they run, like some of them, the attitude and the mannerisms and the gesticulations and how some of them run. It's like, it's crazy to me. But all that aside, I just want to see people break shit. Socio-political nuances and all that stuff and all the intricacies aside, I want to see people break shit. That's what I want to see, them break stuff, right? So in comes Eren Yeager, the physical manifestation of what being with the shits would look like. That smoke in human form, a being who adheres strictly to the teachings of being about that action and about that life, okay? Eren is built different. Yeah. Now, let's review touches of this episode. Do you really think Eren went into that battle without some kind of plan? Do you really think so? Bob cut hair girl, aka Yelena or Helena or whatever her name is, Yelena, asked Eren, like, bro, are you sure you want to do this? Like, you are the founder Titan. You're kind of important. Let us protect you so that we can execute the plan. And Eren was like, please, I seeketh the smoketh. Okay? Built different. All right. The kind of different that Reiner remarks as the worst person to possess the founding Titan. Now, I'm going to be jumping around, but y'all who are fans of AOT, Attack on Titan, know exactly what I mean, but all the references that I'm going to bring up, right? That this is the same kind of different that chills the armored Titan to his bones simply by sitting in front of the man, okay? This is the kind of sicko that beat Reiner so bad when he invaded Marley. That dude wanted to flat out die and not even respawn. Just sit out the fight. Pass go. Nah, bro. I'ma just chill here in Titan Purgatory while that motherfucker just run rampant. Count me out. I do not wanteth, thy smoketh. Period. Keep it going? Okay. This is the same Eren that smiled psychotically at the mere prospect of slaughtering all the Titans in the world. The same Eren that literally struck fear in Annie herself. So much so that she decided to run away from dude for a little bit of time in Titan combat when they fought, the 1 or 2 times that they fought. Keep it going? Okay, guys, this is the same Eren who spent months acting of his own discretion outside of military control before he infiltrated Marley. And that infiltration lasted anywhere between 1 to 4 months. Guys, correct me in the comment section. See if we can get the specific number on the time that he was there in Marley before he showed himself, okay? But he spent at least 4 months in Marley, disguised as a cripple man named
Kruger, like Freddy Krueger.
Knowing damn well he could easily grow a new limb anytime he felt like it. He manipulated a future warrior in Falco, right? Or the kid, into being his buddy and doing his dirty work, you know, which allowed for him to assemble the squad via letters sent out back to Paradise Island and allowed him to get a sit down with the man that he hates the most in Reiner and scaring the absolute piss out of him right before he ate a world leader.
Willie Tybur, to be exact. And speaking on Willie Tybur really quickly, that man is truly psychotic. To know that Eren was going to transform at this world conference and literally know that he's going to get consumed by a Titan so that the world in turn can unite against Paradise Island to destroy Paradise Island. He was willing to literally get eaten in order to make that happen. I don't know whether to salute this guy for having heart and staying in there and doing that, or if I should look at him funny, because that's some psychotic shit, man. I'm sure there was another way that this could have gotten executed. Granted, the most effective way was the way how it went down. But damn, and he had all those kids too, and some people are really fucking nuts.
In front of all of the world leaders to see, making Paradise Island, him and Paradise Island, public enemies #1, and he did not give a single fuck, period. Built different, okay? Then after that, not only taking on the Warhammer Titan, but also the Jaw Titan and the Card Titan, which, of course, by that time, he had help from his comrades. okay? And Beast Boy even makes an appearance. Freaky Zeke, man. Woo! Remember what I said about that whole got your number thing? Yeah. When he fought with Levi, it wasn't a fight. It was an execution. Yeah, it was that brutal.
Hey, yo, here's another thing, man. Do y'all know this is the same Eren that caught the Jaw Titan, beat the living hell out of him, then took his mouth to crush the Warhammer Titan's crystallized case? He made the Warhammer Titan's ally commit the murder. He just used his hands. Do you understand? That's the Eren we're talking about here. Different.
Anyway, you get the point. This man is the king of smoke, the author of the Black Air Force Bible, and its architect of the Brolic Commandment. Thou shalt catch these hands, period. This episode's fights were brutal and masterful, okay? Did you see how vicious Eren's counterpunches were when he fought Reiner? My God. I mean, disconnecting the man's jaw. Whew. Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. I see why Reiner was scared of him. I see why he was scared of him. Eren is no joke. He is what? Built different. All right? Mike Tyson would be proud of this man. And despite the anti-Titan artillery, Marleyan infantry, and Cart Titan and Jaw Titan zeroing in on the king of smoke that he is, do you all believe that he was actually like cornered? Did y'all not remember the references I brought up earlier about his invasion in Marley? This man was planning on doing that by himself, period. He was planning on doing that by himself. His homies came through, but he was planning on doing that by himself. You think that man does not have a plan? Do you not know who Eren Yeager is? That man is different, okay? Without knowing what happens after the sequence via the manga, I can only go based off of my man's track record, all right? He's faced crazy odds before like this, and I fully believe dude is gonna turn the table on these folks in spite being shot in the head by the anti-Titan artillery, and also in spite of being impaled by Reiner with Jaw Titan closing in. They just don't know that they've lost yet. They don't know. They don't know. Sad. Real sad. But anyway, what do you guys think? This is just my quick episode, pseudo review of the latest episode of Attack on Titan, the final season. Let me know in the comment section of this week's episode. Anything I forgot, obviously we could talk about. I am very much open to discussion. I'll respond. I love talking with you guys. I really enjoy this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified for whenever I drop that new heat. You heard. I am Lex Black. This is Midnight Arcade episode 9. I hope you enjoyed this quick little tidbit, and I am gone.